1, 2, 3.
So we have some work to do today on the G35. We are going to be going on a cruise later today, but we need to get some stuff done first for the track. For the people who don't know, I'm going to the track on November 6th, so I need to prep up the G35 to be ready to go. So there's still a couple miscellaneous things that I need to do to the G35 just to make sure it's ready to go, ready for the track, and we can go ahead and have some fun. So I'm going to be doing the track prep into 2 episodes. One of them is going to be today, and then the other one is going to be next week for next week's video. So let me go ahead and show you guys what we're installing today on the car. So these are the performance series from R1 Concepts. I've heard good stuff about them, so I'm gonna go ahead and give them a try. The big reason why I went with these is they're very affordable, so if they do end up holding up really well, then I'll end up recommending them to you guys. So along with that, I ended up picking up some brake hardware. Just gonna go ahead and replace it since I'm doing the front brake pads. The rear is all fine. I'm not gonna replace anything in the rear. I'm leaving them as is, so I'm only gonna be doing the front. Along with the track pads, I ended up picking up some .4 racing fluid, so this is gonna hold up really well with the track temperatures we're gonna be reaching on our brake system. Usually people go with Castrol, or I think it's Modal that they end up going with as well. So those two are the most common since they are very, very good. But for the price that I got this for, I ended up picking up 2 of them, and we're going to be doing a brake fluid flush all over the car today. I've heard really good stuff about ATE, and I've heard that their Type 200 fluid is really good. So now that we got the brake fluid covered, let me go ahead and show you guys the last thing that I ended up picking up, and I need this for the track obviously, and it is a helmet. I'll get into the helmet in a little bit, but I ended up getting an SA 2020 rated helmet for like 200 bucks, so that's a really good deal. I kind of don't like how big it makes my head look, so I'll show you guys in a little bit and you guys will probably have a good laugh. So I'm going to be doing those things to the G35 today, and then afterwards we're going to be going to a cruise and we'll give it like a little shakedown run on the G35. All the wheels are taken off now, so we're gonna go ahead and tackle the front brakes. If you guys remember, I did a video like a year ago where I replaced the rotors and the brake pads with R1 Concepts. So I still have plenty of life on the brake pads, so what I'm gonna be doing is taking off the brake pads, and I'm gonna be taking them to the track, so in case for whatever reason I need to do a pad swap real quick, I can go ahead and swap these on. So with that being said, let's take off the brake pads and go ahead and put the new ones on. The brake pads are installed, the hardware's installed, everything is good, the cotter pins are in as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side and I'll talk to you guys once I'm done.
2,000 years later.
So we're all good to go on this side, guys. I ended up doing the front brakes on it, so we're good to go on the brake flush. So let's go ahead and start that. Before we do it though, we do have to disconnect the negative terminal on the battery, or we can disconnect our VDC. So in the Nissan service manual, they do say you need to disconnect your negative battery terminal. So that's what I'm going to be doing, so we can go ahead and bleed the brakes. This information doesn't pertain just for the Brembos. It's also for regular calipers, so it's not just for these. I did notice a difference when I did it back to back. I had bled the brakes on the G35 with the negative battery terminal on, and then I disconnected it and I noticed a pretty big difference on how it bled the system. So go ahead and do that. It'll help you out, get you better results on your bleeding. After you disconnect the battery, you're going to go from right rear, left front, and then left rear, right front. So that's how Nissan wants you specifically to bleed this system. All right, so the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be using this suction tool. We're going to be sucking out all the old brake fluid that I have, all the .3 fluid. It's so weird not using my hands to record that I'm literally looking at the screen making sure everything's in frame. So I have the hose going into the master cylinder, and then I got it ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and suck everything out. So we're going to go ahead and fill it up with this ATE brake fluid, and we already sucked out as much as we could from the master cylinder. So we're going to fill it up, then we're going to go to the right rear caliper and use the same thing on the caliper. And something that a lot of people may not know about Brembo calipers is not only do they have one bleeder screw, but they also have another one on the inside. So when we do this one, we'll be able to do the other one afterwards. It'll make it a lot quicker. What you want to do so you don't get any air in your system, start sucking before you open the bleeder screw, so you're already sucking, so there's no air that can get introduced. And then you're going to close it, and then you can stop sucking. The Brakes are bled now. We ended up doing everything. Thomas ended up helping me out, so it's just a quicker way doing that. That way that I was doing is just the only way I figured I could do right now since I was alone. So now I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the brake fluid and finish off topping it up. The last thing I'm gonna show you guys right now is my helmet. So let me go ahead and show you guys how it looks. So this is a Conquer helmet. It is SA 2020 rated. The SA is the SNIL rating that is given. They obviously have to pass whatever tests are required for it to be SA rated. So every 5 years they have new ratings. So this is the 2020. So the last one I could have gotten was a 2015. I was looking around for 2015s, but I ended up just saying, why not get the 2020? It'll last me longer, assuming I don't get into an accident with the helmet. And also for 200 bucks, I couldn't complain about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on and let me show you guys how I look. This is the helmet, and honestly, I just feel like it looks so massive on me. I do like the fit. I'm probably gonna have to take off my earrings because it's hurting right now as I'm talking to you guys. The earrings is just like protruding into my skin. What I ended up doing was measuring from the forehead to the back of the head to make sure I got the appropriate size. So this is a size large. I have a big head. The one little complaint that I have with this is that when I lock it, I have to really dig in to try and push this out. So let's go ahead and lower the car. We'll bed the brakes and then we'll be ready to go on the cruise. Driving on the brakes right now, they feel so good. It's a night and day difference from the regular R1 concepts that I had to these. These feel way better. All right guys, so some time has passed and we're on our way to the cruise. I'm honestly really happy with how the car sits right now. It's a really nice daily driver. It's not too loud in here. There's no MVH that I really hate. Driving this car every day, literally my daily driver, and it's gonna be my track car as well. So, you know, I'm really enjoying how the car is right now. Oh man, some three cop cars. What is that man doing? Fuck, imagine we go on the cruise and those same cops end up pulling us over. All right, so we're all mobbing together. We got the Lexus, we got the Alfa Romeo, we have a E46, and then I think we have like an F30 or something in the front. We're just mobbing all together. I wanted to go in the back so I can get footage for you guys. Maybe get a little run with the Alfa. Are fucking good. Alright, so that was a E46. I actually don't know what model that was. Dude, I'm not even kidding. These brakes are so good. And I have just really good pedal feel, so I'm really happy I did the leading really good. So we have, what is this? 435i, we got a IS350, we got an Alfa Romeo Giulia, and then we have that E46 I ran. I hope you guys do enjoy this nice little cruise. We're basically here already. We ended up mobbing it pretty quick, so we're going to Lazy Dog, which I have never tried, and I'm excited to try. I've heard bad stuff about it, so there's that. What model are you?
E46, 325, 2.5 liter.
2.5, okay, gotcha.
All slow.
There you guys have it. That's gonna be it for this video. We ended up taking the G35 on a small little cruise. I do hope you guys enjoyed the clips though. It was pretty fun to make, honestly. It's already 2:06, so I should probably go home. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Leave it a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new around here. We got plenty of G35 content on the channel. So we have basically a week left until we go to the track, Willow Springs. We're gonna have one more video that's track prep, and then the next video is gonna be the track day itself. Super excited, super fun. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy this video. So I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.